What's up, everybody? Hold on, I'm adjusting the tripod. Dude, I am here vending at the OTB Open, sponsored by MVP, I believe, and OTB, obviously. This is where the vending area is. I am set up at the Alla Disc Golf Center. Greatest disc golf course in the world, although my favorite's still always going to be Oak Grove because that's the world's first course. But Alla is the greatest disc golf mega center destination in the world. Is that fair? All right, so yeah, love that. And we're gonna go. I want to go see if I can break my Tech Disc World Sidearm record. All right, is it all? Look at this. This is John. He's the creator of Tech Disc. And let's see if we can. Let's see. Like I got to do this like first person. So let's see. How do I do this? We'll set it up right here.
You did great over in Livermore the other day.
Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome.
Say hi to you in 2 years.
It's awesome.
Well,
all right, so I am going to go throw into the net, and I got a screen right there that's going to tell me how fast I'm throwing. Apparently, my 86.2 miles per hour is in question. So if I can get at least 80, that should validate it. Because it was a good throw, but we'll see. What is it? Let's go check the reading. What?
77.2.
77.2. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Okay, 77.2. That's not 86. Ain't nothing, but it ain't 86. Let's see if we can do that again.
Oh, okay. Because there's two different spots for
all right. I'm going to step out of frame here, and I got a little bit longer run up.
I thought that was really special. That's what makes him so special. What is that? Spectrum. I see it. I see it.
Waiting for the reading to come back.
Or at least
20? 25.
74. That was bad.
That was
all right.
Also fun.
Oh, yeah, that was also a bunch. All right, let's see. $77. Okay, so yeah, there's a reason to think the 86.2 might have been a bit of a glitch, although I did throw 82. Look at this. You're live. Are you live right now? We're live on the internet. Oh my God, you're world famous now. Hello. All right.
Her and her husband, and he is like
my glowing fan. There we go. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get one. I want to get at least 80 miles an hour. We'll see.
Unfortunately, none of that one in particular, but there's a lot of other really cool stuff.
So whatever she wants.
You're very faithful.
Okay, I'm getting angry now. Stokely angry. Dude,
79.9.
79.9. I'm gonna get to 80.
Come on. You can do better than that.
That actually takes the top leaderboard spot.
Okay, so I took the top leaderboard spot from all the 20-year-olds out here throwing backhands. But they threw backhands, right? Yeah. So I just threw a sidearm faster than all the children on tour throw backhand.
That's fine.
Here we go. But I do want to hit 80. I'm at 79.9.
Whatever.
Oh God, I'm getting so angry right now. Look at this. Look at the look of disappointment on everybody's face.
I'm so excited.
Look at this. I am literally failing everybody right now. Come on, Joey. How? Boo me. Give me a bit. Boo. Boo me. All right, there we go.
Throw it into the ground, you get an extra mile an hour.
Really?
Just from gravity pulling it down.
Okay. $77.4. Okay, one more try. And no, that,
79.9. I believe in you.
79.9. Round up to 80. Okay, one more.
$78.
80. Yeah. All right. Check it out. Woo.
You did it.
I did it.
Nice work.
I'm so happy right now. So the 86.2 still may be suspect, but I'm in the ballpark. Not too shabby for an old guy. Check out
that was
TechDisc.
amazing.
John Carino at techdisc.com. All right.
All right, yeah. Thanks for
Thanks,
coming by
man.
and throwing today.
Thanks, you guys. Woo! All right. Yay! That was so cool, everybody. All right, 80 miles an hour. But no, I hit 80 on the final throw.
I saw that. I heard the cheer.
80 miles an hour. Oh, here we go. Oh, you want this back? John. All right, now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to rest because at my advanced age. What? How much? Oh, that one. Oh, I'm so happy.
Like me to send these to you.
I would love that.
I can send them all to you. I kept it going when you broke it.
Oh, good.
So
Thank you.
they're all slow-mo. So
I would love it. All right, now I'm going to join. I'm going to sit down and join you guys. I'm out of breath. But, all right, I got 80 miles an hour. I'm so happy right now because, baby, I don't know if that 86.2 was a glitch, but 80 is still the fastest throw out here, sidearm or backhand. So I'm pretty proud of that. So, all right, let's go check it out. How's everybody doing? Let's see, who's here? If I don't hit 80, then I'm officially over the hill. No, I hit 80 and I'm officially over the hill. Like I can multitask. Hold on, don't anybody go. I'm back. Yeah. Oh no, I'm throwing again. Look at this. By the way, I'm still out of breath. That's the age showing. I'm out of breath like 5 minutes after throwing like 7 sidearms. I'm so happy with that. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Can you imagine? It's scary doing stuff live because when you do stuff live, you have no chance to like decide you didn't like something and then not air it. So thank God. All right, so what's everybody doing? Hey, shoot over some questions. Anybody got any questions about anything related to anything disc golf related? I got my Cardinals and my Wrens for sale at the Olive Disc Golf Center booth. And how many people are in here with me? Hold on, I see what's. I got to change the screen. I got to do this, and then this. And it doesn't even tell me how many people are in the room with me now. Look, it doesn't even say how many people are in the room. Europe is here. Oh, there we go. But the numbers on top, look at this. The screen's so big. Let's see. Am I going to play any more events? Yes, I'm going to be playing the tournament, the Capital City Open in Kamloops, British Columbia in 3 weeks. What are the young guys throwing as far as speed? Slower than me. How's that for an answer? No, the fastest tech disc throw of the day from anybody was like 78, and that was with a backhand. So I'm pretty happy with to outthrow them. Like Anthony Barella, like he would throw faster than 80 with his backhand for sure. Nobody's throwing a sidearm faster, but a lot of the touring players would beat that with a backhand. Absolutely, no question. I'm not kidding myself, but they hadn't done it out here this tournament yet. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Eric, for yeah. I mean, everything I'm talking about, it works, right? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Are you going to be at any more tour events this season? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, guys, shoot up any questions. Thank you for clinic at LR Parks and Recreation. Yeah, of course, man. I love doing clinics. I love teaching. It's my favorite thing. Hello. Oh,
And we're live with you.
you are live. Yep.
We are live with you at Whirlwind Disc Golf over there.
Oh, you watching on Whirlwind Disc Golf?
We are watching.
Awesome. That's cool, man. I love it. Whirlwind Disc Golf. Do you have a website?
No,
No website.
it's Leonard's store.
Oh, Leonard's store. Leonard Muse. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I love Leonard Muse. He's one of my small $20. One of the small list of my favorite people in the entire sport. Thank you. Thanks for coming by. Is Leonard back?
Not yet, but I'll tell him to get a hold of you.
Yeah, tell him to come on by. We'd love it. We picked up 2 sets of the Cardinals and the Wren. Top dog, yeah. We don't have any pink minis. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a treasure hunt. Oh, I don't have any minis. I'm sorry. Good luck to you though. Yeah, so people are just coming up to the booth. We got some discs for sale here. So hey, anybody got any questions related to anything disc golf related? Hey, oh my God, I gotta introduce you. You want to be live on the internet? World famous Leonard Muse.
What?
Yeah, you're live on the internet.
Yeah. That makes me world famous. So, yeah. At the
You kidding me? I probably got 6,000 or 7,000 people in here with me right now,
Cool. Hi, everybody.
or 6 or 7. I'm not sure. One of the two.
I'm nervous either way.
Leonard Muse. So if you read my book, Scott Stokely Growing Up Disc Golf, Leonard is the person. When I wanted to move to Northern California, I said, hey, I need a place to crash for a couple days. And he says, cool, you can crash on my couch for a couple days. And I got there and he goes, where are you working? I said, oh, I haven't started looking for a job yet. And he went, wait, what? You remember that?
Fair.
Is that exactly what happened?
Yeah.
But
My memory being what it is, you can tell them anything and I'll just stand here and nod.
okay.
I read a lot of stuff in the book. I'm like, oh, that's a cool story. Oh, I was there.
Yes. No, so this is the trick. It's like getting your foot in the door. Say whatever you need to get on your friend's couch.
Right.
And then it's very hard to evict somebody. It's a lot easier to get in than
Relative
evicted.
size mismatch here. Yeah, because you've seen this guy, absolutely a bully. So, with the tattoos and everything.
I'm a bully.
Yeah.
Oh, so tell me about Whirlwind Disc Golf, Leonard. First off, Leonard designed the course here at OTB.
Yeah.
So he is the course designer for this tournament. If you have any questions about him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I started working with Thousand Rated Productions, the tournament directors, when we hosted DGPT in San Francisco in 2018 on a brand new course that had never been played in a tournament at all, which was kind of crazy to start it on the Elite Series. So that went well for 2 years. Then we came over here and it became the OTB Open. And so now this is our 4th year. And I'm trying to keep up with the players. They're too freaking good. And I'm learning as I go. So in both regards, lots of changes every year. And I was talking to Brian Earhart the other day about it's like creating a game and watching people play it. And I don't mean disc golf game, any other game, because I'm imagining what are they going to do?
Right.
And then I have the best players in the world come out and tell me if I got it right or wrong. So it's a lot of fun for me and a lot of biting nails too.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, here's the part that I think is so challenging, is that how good the players are is beyond what you think and what you see on TV.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with a very good course designer, one of the best course designers, who hates artificial OB. Says, oh, you don't need artificial OB on tour. And it's like, I do agree. If you have a perfect piece of land in a perfect situation, you could possibly get away with that. But on 99.9% of the properties, the players are too good. You can't put a branch in the way and have that be enough of an obstacle to make the par 4 a challenge.
Yeah.
They will simply,
Risk reward, all designers are striving for is to see the score correlate to the quality of execution, right? And
Right.
so to get them to a point where there's a difference between a par and a birdie is really hard. You have to make the hole ridiculously hard because they get birdies so readily, right? And so sometimes in a golf course, you have to lean on artificial stuff, which I hate doing, and I minimize it as much as I can. But otherwise, it doesn't take them to perform even average for their skill to get birdies. And then why is that even interesting? I want to see them get a score by performing above average on a given hole. And for the most part, we're successful with that out here.
but you also get courses that like where people were shooting 6s and 7s, and 2 years later they're shooting 10s and 11s because the game's changed in the last 5 years.
Is your audience following this tournament closely, you think?
I think so.
All right. So hole 11, we did an initial layout here in 2021, and then we reworked it a lot. But that hole came through the last 4 years in a row. The first year, we thought, oh, we're pushing the envelope. A huge lake carry on the first shot. Potential lake carry if you go back door on the highs on the second shot. 850 feet. Is this too hard for the current game even? They're so good, but is this too hard for the current game? That's what we were thinking at the time. In the first year, we had 11% birdies. And I'm like, not too hard, but damn hard. And when I say 11%, I'm only looking at the 10, 20 and up players, not the rest of the people who are in the field. Contenders. So 10, 20 and up, 11% tough hole. Last year, after 3 years, the third year, 23% birdies on that same stupid hole. And I thought just 2 years before that, it might be asking too much, right? So now, last year, we introduced hole 16, same story. Am I asking too much? Brutally hard. It's almost the same distance, way tighter, way more risky. And the players that I've been talking to here, that now that they know Champions Cup is coming here, they're like more like hole 16. They eat that up. They're like, this is the level of challenge we want.
Yes.
It's crazy. I mean, and I don't know what, again, I think the birdie rate is probably 15%. The bogey rate is probably 35% on that hole. But they love the hard stuff. And so the challenge is, can you give them something hard enough to test them in a reasonable way? So good shots are rewarded, bad shots are penalized, sort of proportionate to the level of execution, but also constantly raising the bar.
Yeah, it is.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
It's like the minimum distance you need to people throw out there is simply just really far now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, on a relatively open course, I mean, I make this more technical than most ball golf courses, but on a 1 to 10 scale, it's 7 as far as openness. It's still pretty open. Distance ends up being the thing you have to test as often as anything else, right? And so this rewards good distance here, or it rewards somebody who can down more so, because it's not all about accuracy. It's 70% distance and 30% accuracy out here, and that's kind of the nature of it. But yeah, when I design out here, I assume the MPO can throw at least 475 comfortably.
Yeah, though that's 475 is actually like a controlled hyzer flip.
Yeah,
475.
Yeah, right, where they're not ripping it and it's not a wide open field where they can throw any shape they want. But 475 comfortably, and the women can throw 350 comfortably. You know, holes vary. That's not the test I give them on every hole. But kind of, you can't reach that threshold on a consistent basis out here, I don't think you're going to score. And that is crazy far.
Now, what about the distances for FPO? Because, I mean, like the idea of like a 480-foot par 4 in FPO when there's FPO players that throw 480 doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if one player can reach a hole, then that hole's too short.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't it?
You know, I mean, you can't design for the outliers. I mean, because you design for the 1% who can do extraordinary things, and the other 99% it doesn't suit them. I mean, even yesterday, I've got a par 4 out here that I don't know if we've had any eagles yet, but it's intended to play for a drivable par 4. And Eagle McMahon threw over the top as I'm encouraging, and he was 130 feet left OB because he didn't turn it over enough, and he was pin high. He threw it 590 feet, missed his angle entirely. It would have been 7, you know this. If he had hit his angle, it would have been 720. It was gone.
Right.
And I'm not going to design a drivable par 4 that's 720 just because Eagle, if he hits his line, could do it.
Right.
And the same thing with the women. Yeah, there are some women who can throw consistently 420, 430. And what I need to do for them is either put landing areas where it's a mistake to throw long, or at least taper it where the further you throw, the more accurate you have to be. Definitely, overpowering accuracy is never okay. Here's the landing area, but if you go far, you don't have to deal with that trouble. You just go past it. That's never the right thing. So I have to account for the people who throw exceptionally far, but generally I'm not going to reward it. Maybe once or twice, such as a drivable par
Okay,
4.
so this would be a philosophical question.
Yeah.
Why would you reward the skill of power once or twice and the skill of accuracy 50 times?
No,
Or am I misunderstanding?
yeah, the singular distinct skill above and beyond the rest of the field, such that only a small subset of the field actually can score on that hole. That's more the factor than it is. The fact that it's distance as opposed to accuracy isn't the concern for me. The concern is, who am I designing for? Am I designing for the exception in the field, or am I designing for the main body of contenders?
Right.
And if I design a hole like this isn't relevant in another stage, but let's say 90% of the players don't have a forehand, and they design a hole that you really can't possibly birdie without a forehand. Okay, I could maybe once or twice, hey, develop a forehand, but generally it's not a competitive hole if all the vast majority of the field executes the best they can and they still don't score on it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's more the spirit of it than the distance itself being the reason why I wouldn't want to cater to somebody who has a skill way beyond the others. But it is an extraordinary skill that I want to celebrate, so I will give you a couple of opportunities. For instance, hole 11 here, a woman who can throw 480 can go backdoor. It's sort of a split fairway and have a elementary 150-foot approach shot across the water with nothing in the way. You can be rewarded for that.
So I mean, I have seen like FPO holes, for instance, par 4s where everybody's chipping up from 100 feet for their birdie, and I'm like, that seems like that's a little bit,
yeah.
You know.
No, that you are not asking them to execute a good shot to earn it, right? That's just simply too easy. I think John Howe, what's he call that? Not a golf shot.
Right.
Right. It's because it's so easy that it's not a test.
Right.
But you're not expect them to make it from 100 either. So it's kind of like yawn 100 feet.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So no, and
By the way, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm outthrown by these kids, and I don't want the whole shorter because of me, because I'm an average player.
The other thing here is I have to spend a lot of time thinking about distance here because again, it's an open course.
Right.
Tight courses are way more universal. Once you have a narrow alley, the chance that it tests your skill set is extremely high. If you have a wide open area, trying to get a fair test of a skill set is going to be tougher if I have a huge variety of distance abilities. It's like, it tests you well, but it doesn't test you well. But tight courses test everybody well.
Well, hold on. Is it okay if I push back on that?
Oh, of course.
Well, because I don't see throwing far and throwing accurate as one being more or less of a skill set. So when you have a tight wooden course, it doesn't test everybody equally. It favors the accurate throwers, whereas the long courses would favor the like.
Oh, well, I guess the thing is, accuracy is something anybody can execute.
But I would argue so. I would argue so distance. The learning the skill of throwing accurate and throwing far are just two different skills.
But I can't design for the hypothetical of what some players should be able to do, but they can't. I have to meet the players where they're at.
But isn't that what wooded holes are? It's if a person if they're not a good finesse player, it's something they should be able to do, but they can't.
Well, but they can occasionally. It's more of frequency, I think.
Okay, gotcha. By the way, so
look at us. We're deep into the geeking out of design, but this is good. This is healthy. This is how I learn. When I talk about how I do things, it always teaches me a lot. So
hello. Yeah,
we want good information.
No, hang out here. By the way, I will tell you something in 1 second.
Sorry.
I gotta sign this real quick. Thank you. Oh wait, this pen's not very good though.
Oh, it's not.
I got you.
Oh, Leonard's got me. I don't want to have
as always
awful signature. You've had my back for 35 years.
No, for a few months. I get too much credit.
How was the red onion?
You've been my friend for more than half my life.
That's fair, but that speaks to our age.
Yeah, that's true.
More than anything else. I'll take that one.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So no, look, I'm of the opinion when I go to a tournament that I've never once ever have I ever messaged a tournament director or course designer and said a word about the course. It's not my job to question the course. My job is to play the challenge put in front of me. So the conversation I'm having with Leonard is specifically because you're one of my best friends. We can go back, we can actually debate these things. But when I go to another tournament, if I'm in Des Moines, I'm not going to talk to the course designer in Des Moines about his course. I'm going to tell him I had a great time, and I'll leave it at that.
So other players who might be watching this, don't take that advice. I want to hear anyway, friends or not.
No,
Just because all of it, makes me check myself. I'm out here trying my hardest, and no matter how often I grind on it, no matter how many friends come along to help me test the ideas, the more feedback I get, the more stimulates. And I'm such a perfectionist on this. If I have to talk about the same hole 5 times in the next hour, I'm good with that, because if it gets me this much closer to something I can do better.
Right. So,
but in any other topic, no, I don't like that.
Right.
It's just disc golf design that I'm like, you can make the conversation. Honestly, sometimes the feedback I get is not polite or reasonable, but it still makes me check myself, and so I appreciate it.
Hey, you want to be live on the internet? You're live on the internet.
There you go.
Hello, and you are
Worldwide, apparently, is what he told me.
No, we have tens of thousands of people watching. as we're.
It was before I got here. I don't want to see the metrics now.
Well, what happens is, so what I do is when the numbers start to dip, I just roll my sleeves up and flex a little, and then there we go.
Yeah.
No,
That's
okay.
how you get the
No, so I think this goes down.
septuagenarians. Is that the right term?
I think the idea for me is what it comes down to. And I think there's something that's a bit. I get there's always two sides to like debates, right?
Way more. See? We can even debate that point if
We
you
can
like.
say. But I think a lot of times what's misleading is that when someone says, okay, this person throws 400 feet, this person throws 300. If you make a 400-foot hole, only one person can get that hole. Therefore, maybe the hole would be unfair. Whereas in theory, a tight wooded hole of 250 feet, you would say, well, both people have an equal chance. Therefore, that's a more fair hole. They can both reach it and they have the opportunity. So that would be on the surface. I get where that argument comes from. But then I would say, however, if you had at the end of a round all these 400-foot holes and the person gained 2 or 3 strokes on those versus a bunch of short holes everybody could reach, but the finesse players still gained 2 or 3 strokes, I don't see one as testing skill and one not. As opposed to, I don't see one as being unfair.
No, I think that this difference in our point of view is that I see both the skills, as you do.
Right.
But I'm meeting the players where they're at, and I'm trying to separate contenders who play really well from contenders who don't play really well.
Right.
And so I'm meeting them where they're at. And I don't care what the skill is. I don't design a lot of rollers for the women because generally they're not great at it yet. But I give them a couple because if you've developed that skill, good for you. I'm going to reward that and give you an opportunity that the others have access to, but haven't developed it yet. But I wouldn't want to develop a bunch of rollers because honestly, I'm not going to see a dynamic competition. I'm going to see certain players immediately separate themselves, and then the rest, and it wouldn't be that interesting. So
No, I agree, and I certainly agree with you.
Whatever the skill set is, I just try to match the course to the skill set of the people. And honestly, when I do local community courses, that's all I'm doing there too. It's like if the locals throw 180 feet and they're rec players, I'm going to design a course that meets them where they're at too.
Yeah.
And that's the principle I try to apply. But in this case, meets them at where they're at on a good day.
Right.
Because I don't want them to score well if they're just having an okay day. That's not good enough to cash.
So, and by the way, see, I am not a hypocrite. I can't reach some of a lot of the holes that are certainly backhand. Sidearm, I still throw farther than everybody, but I can't throw backhands as far as Anthony Barella. And when I see a hole that Anthony Barella can get to that I can't, my answer is, well, that's my fault for not throwing farther. It is not the hole's fault for being too long for me.
Yeah.
I should throw farther. And if I don't throw farther because in this case I've aged, too bad.
No, and I agree with that. And I just won't do that a lot.
No. It's just variety. I definitely do variety.
If it messes up the competitiveness of the event, I won't do it a lot. But I will celebrate. That's why that number 5 is a Sky Ante. Garrett Gerthy, apparently, and what little I've seen in person, Garrett Gerthy and maybe Wiggins are the 2 best. And you were pretty good at times. throwing Sky Annies under control. Yeah, right. Scoring Sky Annies under control because Garrett apparently is average edge of C1 in 3 rounds going around the corner there.
Yeah.
And almost nobody else has been in C1. And so he knows if the shot's there and Garrett can do it. So great. I'll give that. And others I think should be able to, and they haven't grooved that skill yet.
All right. So you want here? I got a. By the way, piece of trivia for you. You said Garrett Gerthy and David Wiggins. Let me think of one thing that both David Wiggins and Garrett Gerthy have in common. Oh yeah, they both came to one of my throwing clinics as juniors.
Wow.
How about that?
Obviously, I didn't. Because even with modern plastic, I think I would have topped out at about 450, 460.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, good enough. So other than that, tell me about your disc business, because you are now a traveling vendor. Are you carrying Stokely discs yet?
yeah, I have Stokely Stalls, Stokely Wizards, Stokely Marvels.
But are you carrying the discs that I manufacture?
Oh, you manufacture discs?
Oh, shut up.
Ah, gotcha.
Have you felt them though yet? Feel that plastic.
That's tasty.
It's really
It
good,
feels,
right?
It feels like premium. I don't even know what to call it. It's like premium base level, but not base level.
No. It is. We have four plastic
that's
blends
nice.
out. We have 2 premium, 2 base level. This is the higher end of the base level. So you are
Oh yeah, that's
exactly
kind of what I
right.
sensed. Yeah.
And then the 2 premiums are both equally good. Hello, by the way. This is the actual. That's our thermoplastic. This is our stratoplastic, named after stratosphere, thermosphere. You'll never guess what the other 2 plastics are called.
Right. Don't test me on that.
No.
So yeah, my store travels only in Northern California. I bring the bigger version of it here because it's a big event, and I'm here for AMs as well as pros. It's 13,000 discs, by the way. So I think if anyone out there knows of a bigger mobile store, let me know, because I've been claiming for a while now that it's the biggest mobile store in the sport. It's kind of crazy, huge footprint. And so this event is wonderful. The vendor village here is fantastic, and it's a great time. It's a great time to be part of the event. So yeah, I'm designing the course here. I'm actually providing a lot of the landscaping resources as well, and then selling all weekend. And so I'm with this. I've been running on fumes for a couple weeks, but I would rather do anything else.
Oh no, for sure. Is this your full-time gig?
No, it's where I spend the family's money as opposed to actually making a living. I do project management for a living, fortunately, because otherwise I would be more broke than I am.
Yeah.
Because disc golf is still a passion more than anything.
Yeah. Is this something that you're gonna you want to be full-time?
You know, yeah. The theory is that I'm in my 60s, that I'll do my regular career another 4 or 5 years, and my design work will become more and more abundant and lucrative, and I can have that ideal retirement job where you kind of work part-time and for a good chunk of what you used to make when you worked the real job, and that would be really sweet.
I don't understand any of those words in that order.
Yeah, I apparently don't either, because at my young age, I'm still doing 100-hour weeks right now, trying to balance this with my regular job.
No, I'm with you. I got oh, perfect. Gonna turn a little bit. Here, we can turn this side. Yeah, we'll come on this side. Hello, everybody.
Good, how are you?
Oh, you guys can join in. Come on. Oh, for sure. Well, we can talk. Well, yeah, for sure. Happy to. I don't have a marker though.
I do right here.
Oh, but Leonard does.
Somebody's prepared.
This is the guy who designed the course here, by the way. Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Can you leave it open for us to play after?
I wish we could.
I would be
The locals had talked about maybe doing a weekday event where we could, because you have to pay the course to use the entire facility.
Yeah,
A weekday thing.
I would
Because
totally
the T-pads are permanent.
pay to do it.
So theoretically, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, you wouldn't have the stage, you wouldn't have all the flags, but
I don't get 10,000 fans.
no, you don't.
By the
Or
way,
you can sign up for the AMP tournament.
By the way,
weekend.
somebody just commented. We're on a live stream right now.
Yeah,
I don't know when he wrote it. He just said, "Hit that." I think he's talking about you.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, you to punch me? I'm not really sure.
I don't know. All I know is I don't know when that came in, but I'm assuming he meant you.
Maybe it's when you touch the screen to
Hit that.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, hello. You want to say hi to the entire internet universe? All right.
Oh, by the way, there was a.
Oh, you guys can look. You guys can look through stuff if you want.
It's interesting that you're located right here.
Yeah. So this is the that's the Cardinal. I manufacture these. I manufacture the Cardinal and the Wren. This is my disc. My machines, the original molds. It's all my company. We got 6 discs in production, but 2 of them are out. The Owl is coming out next, followed by the Finch, but those are not out yet. And they're I don't want to brag, but they're kind of the best discs ever made. I feel like, according to me.
In my hand, I like
What
that.
speed roughly are these guys?
Oh no, this is 630 2.5. Okay, and this is 5.4 -1 or -0.51.
630. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a good. It flies straight and then it dive bombs.
Okay.
Which is exactly what it's made for.
It's not a fancy white.
No, it's not a Banshee. It's better than Banshee. It's a Cardinal.
So have you guys been talking course design then? Is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, on my channel. So
All right.
we've been heatedly debating course designs. I think all the holes should be longer, even though I can't reach any of them. I do.
So what do you think is like the best way to bring out shot variety?
Hold
on, hold on.
But will you ask the question?
Yeah. Okay.
You had a question for Leonard, Muse?
Okay. So just regarding like course length, right? Because obviously recreational courses can't quite be this large. Like, what have you found the most effective way to create shot variety across a recreational 18-hole disc golf course?
Yep, Leonard. I mean, this is Leonard taking this one.
Yeah, it's what I was talking with Scott earlier. Is you meet players where they're at, no matter what you have. Designing for pros, I actually have a long list of beginner courses. The sports has finally understood, hey, that's where our foundation is. It's kind of a duh moment, right? And so if it's a rec player who can throw 140 feet, yeah, I mean, then a 160-foot hole is like, they might get a 2 every now and then. It suits them. Their shot shaping abilities are limited at that point, but I won't give them a wide open field. I'll put 1 or 2 trees in the way and make them do an elemental shape, and that's where they're at that point, right? And throughout the whole spectrum, all the way to the pros here, where we have 60 acres and 11,000-foot courts for the men and 9,000 for the women. That's where they're at on their skills. And with the pros here, I'm always kind of looking. There's very little they can't do. I'm trying to cheat a little bit ahead. What can't they do great yet, and as opposed to the things, and maybe feed them a couple things that they're not great at yet, and test them with that. But it's hard to stay ahead of them. But anyway, for that rec, no matter who you are, who you're designing for, that's always the test. What can your players do? How can you make it interesting for them? I came up with something recent because people know me sort of a data head, and so I get into the numbers. They're like, oh, here's how many birdies, how many pars, how many people C1, C2. I look at all that, and it makes me ask questions that maybe I can answer in a way that I like the hole. Maybe I like, actually that reveals a weakness. But at a simple level, as a player, this, and designers should be thinking the exact same thing. When you stand on a tee at a course you play all the time, typically, and you're thinking to yourself, I don't know what score I'm about to get, but I can't wait to find out. That hole is designed for you. That's perfect for you, right? Because you're like, dang, last time I got a 3 and 4 before that and a 2. Right? Unless there's a lot of gluttons for punishment in this sport who always want to, I've never birdied this, but I can't wait to try it. There's that. But generally, most folks are like, it's a great hole because it tests you right there. If you play the hole well, maybe you get 1 score. You play it so-so. You play it poorly. As a designer, you should be thinking who your people are and create the scenarios for them to have that experience. So if you have a local course where you have that feeling 14 out of 18 holes, you probably love the heck out of that course, right? If you have a course that you have that feeling 2 out of 18 holes, can we play somewhere else maybe? It's not that great for you, right? And so the data point that and a lot of times I'm exploring ideas, and then later on I came up with a rationale. It doesn't start with this good concept, and then I'm like, oh, how do I take this concept and apply it? It's like a lot of times I just say it doesn't work or it does work and why, and then I have a rationale. So in this case, I looked at the data for this tournament, and I saw how many players had the same score on a given hole all 3 rounds. To me, that's what I call a static hole. Yeah. If it's a hole where they have a different score, or at least once, it's only a set of 3, then that's a dynamic hole. I want to see a high percentage of dynamic holes. We get caught up in scoring separation, how many birdies, how many pars. That's all good. But on a player-to-player basis, if there's a lot of dynamic holes, yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's Ella Hampton. Ella!
Woo, Ella!
Ella!
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, that's the story of that. And so I'm trying to. So that's one data point I check here all the time. And honestly, I looked at what Holland had done their first 2 rounds, and I was sad because she had a lot of the same scores these first 2 rounds. I'm like, as great as she was playing, I'm like, oh man, I wanted to see birdie par birdie as much as possible. And I might go check some of those holes now, and if that pattern persists, I may adjust them.
So that's why, I mean, next year, I heard you were talking a little bit more about dynamic pin placements on some of the others. I assume that would work towards that goal as well.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the trick is, of course, anticipating that.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of data before the event happens, and I've gotten pretty good at guessing. But I'm still guessing.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I'm nervous as heck before the tournament because I've got a track record of success and I still don't know for sure, right? And so the holes I changed, I'm like, I think that'll work.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does.
I'm gonna interrupt you.
Yes, sir.
Ella, check it out. Look at this. Look what we got. No, come here. What are you doing? I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna say I cried a little bit because that like
I did too.
Awesome. I did too.
I did too. My eyes wanted up. So you deserve this. You've worked so hard. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you. By the way, that's known as a spoiler to the kids out there.
Yeah,
But I don't care. Yes.
This is
Good job.
awesome.
All right. Hey, so I'm gonna throw out. We're so happy for you. All right, I'm gonna throw out. You all want to hear a controversial opinion on pro course design?
Yes,
You ready for
please.
this one? All right, this is gonna be controversial. Let me start by saying smoking cigarettes is really cool.
Yeah, okay.
Did I start? No, but don't clip that and put it on Reddit. I haven't finished yet. Let me explain. Okay, hold on. You know this is going somewhere. All right, so here's what I mean by this.
Going somewhere.
It's going somewhere. No. All right, so this is what I think about Pro Tour, what Pro Tour courses should be like. So there's one of the myths about cigarettes is that people that smoke cigarettes say, oh, cigarettes make you feel so good. No, they don't. They don't make you feel good at all. What happens is you're withdrawing from cigarettes, you have cortisol flowing through your brain, you're not producing enough dopamine, you feel awful, and the cigarette just makes you feel baseline. So if you're a non-smoker, the cigarette makes you feel like you do every day. It says you're down here when you're withdrawing from the cigarette. Doesn't make you feel good, takes you to baseline. So what I think of a good golf hole in the Pro Tour is when I step up to a hole, I want to feel anxiety on that hole. I want to feel uncomfortable. I want to feel tense. I don't want to feel good on the tee pad. And then when I par the hole, it's like getting the cigarette, which is like, I'm only at baseline. I haven't even improved my score, but it feels so darn good because I got a relief from the uncomfortable feeling I had on the tee pad. And that's what I want. I want to par a hole. Like when you go to Northwoods Black, my favorite wooded course in the world, there's not a single hole out there that when you par, you don't go, okay, that feels pretty good. I'm okay with that. And that includes Simon and Barella and Paul and everybody. Nobody's upset over or bored with their pars. They're like, that could have been a double bogey. So that's what feels good. And then I'd have to explain why birdies are like hardcore drugs, which I won't do. But
Yeah.
but I like to feel anxiety in the tee pad. Like I love hole one. If you follow the Ledgestone, I love hole one at the at Ledgestone, the other course.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the other course at Ledgestone, not Northwoods.
Sunset?
No, the other course where you throw over the water, you got to clear 400 feet into a 20-mile-an-hour headwind just to land safe. Eureka.
Oh, there you go.
I love Eureka because every time I play that course, I can't sleep the night before having a panic attack over teeing off on hole one the next day. Which and last time I got like a birdie and a par on it, and it felt like I won the tournament. To me, that's a good golf hole. It's
So then you like 16 here.
Relief of a panic attack.
If you don't know 16 is
I'll have to go watch
highly
it again.
anxiety producing.
I love anxiety in the tee pad.
Yes.
I think if I don't feel anxiety, then I'm not being challenged. And don't smoke. I was joking, kids.
It's been fun hanging out, man.
It's always great to see you, buddy.
I have to get back to my.
All right.
Back to my team.
No, I need to get you set up with an account so you can start carrying my original discs.
Let's talk.
Yeah, I'll walk over and set up an account with you. But thanks, everyone. Thanks, you guys. And did I mention don't smoke?
Yes.
Okay. Even though cigarettes are just as much fun as playing on the Pro Tour, according to the connecting the dots. Don't do it.
Just keep throwing them out there.
By the way, yeah.
I just wanted to say
Yes.
hello and thank you. I took your course. And
Oh, good.
I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Dorota, and it's nice to see people where we learn.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I gotta say, I listened to your autobiography, and I had to take stops for burritos.
Yes, a little tense at times.
What? I don't know. I'm kind of pretty quiet when I was younger, but not like this, but almost.
I got my story,
Yes.
but it's honest. It's an honest book.
That's what I appreciate.
Thank you.
You know, this guy really well. He's this guy's ice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wait. Can I put you on camera?
Sure.
All right. So this is. She took my online Become a Complete Disc Golfer class. This is unsolicited. What did you think of my 6-month online class?
I thought it was fantastic, especially for somebody who's just starting out, and you have a phenomenal team of people who are
They're so good, aren't they?
so supportive. And what I really appreciated is just the empathy, the support, and just it felt so real, and really it works. And I've seen people start with other ways of learning and then kind of working their way back to really just doing what you're teaching.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Ultimately, I think it boils down.
Thank you.
Everybody should take the class.
Thank you so much. I hear that? Everybody should take my online class at scottstokely.net. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
So if people are interested for disc dyers, the plastics works fantastic.
Thank you. So not only that, and you'll be happy to hear this, is that I will be coming out, and I mean, we've been running these, so like within days. This disc, the Cardinal, in this really dyeable plastic, is going to be stamped on the back. So the front is dyeable. Now you might have noticed that the Wrens don't dye very well, and we only have them in one plastic. We are going to release the Wrens. We're producing them as we speak in this plastic, bottom stamped, specifically for dyers.
I'm waiting for it. I just keep the stamp on it, but I did dye it.
Yeah.
As soon as I get plastic,
Awesome.
different.
Thank you.
I'm scared that it's coming.
A little more base
Awesome.
feel.
Thank you.
There's a base feel.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate that.
But it's
That was so much fun. I love talking to Leonard. He's so smart. Oh,
Can we buy one of your white Cardinals?
you can buy one of the white Cardinals.
Can we get you signed?
Here, there's a video of you buying the white Cardinals. Cost extra for the signature. If I could charge for it, I would. But since nobody will pay for my signature extra, then I won't charge for it. How about that? All right. Let's see. Oh, wait. What am I doing wrong here? Something's too short. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I know, but we're going to show people making the purchase, and that'll encourage them to do the same.
Yeah, come on, people, get over here. Buy some more discs.
5 more discs, everybody. Yep, sweet. These are the pre-production prototypes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, by the way, here, this is all a disc golf center in the background. This is literally hole 1. This is the tee pad. Oh, that's tilt it down. Yeah, you actually pee off through is it like a shark's mouth?
It actually, the story behind it is that all the disc golf.
So, by the way, this is one of the owners of all Disc Golf Center, Vincent.
Yep. All the disc golf center was closed down in March of 2021. Closed from one day to the next, and never reopened again. It was going to be closed forever. Nature took over 2 seasons.
It was rough, right?
Really rough. And then it came out on the market, and together with my 2 partners, we bought the course, and since then it was ranked number 7 in the world then. And now this year we got number 3 in the world. And the interesting thing is our yellow course is number 12 in the world. So we almost have 2
That's insane. I mean, the yellow course, I mean, it's a great course. It's one of the most beautiful wooded courses. I mean, so much work on that course went into like The tee pad would have been just fine. It would have been a good hole right here. But then they built an entire platform because the hole is better if the tee pad's 9 feet away. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 meters away. Like but that attention to detail is what makes a really good hole a great hole. And the course is filled with things like that. It's spectacular. All at Disc Golf Center. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. I mean, I'm set up with them because, well, I'm here to hang out with you guys. Yeah.
You were a big sponsor for.
Yeah, they sponsored me last year.
Got to use. We have a motorhome company as well, so they traveled all around Europe last year, playing different tournaments and visiting all the.
Oh, by the way, it's called Vincent's Motorhomes. How arrogant is it to name a company after yourself?
No.
I mean, you have thrown Stokely discs, right? We're branding.
Smart.
I mean, I'll be honest.
It's easy to remember.
No, I don't want to like brag or anything, but when you're as handsome as us, you definitely want to brand after yourself. Fair?
Fair enough. I was going to say something about the wood. You were talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this is. Oh, by the way, I don't want to keep you guys.
We want to buy one of these.
Oh, I want to sell you one. Hold on, I want to hear about hole 1 in a minute. Yes, sir.
How much are they?
$20. Sorry, I mean to keep you.
No worries.
Thank you.
You got the shade side.
Yeah.
You mind signing one for us?
I don't mind at all, but I need to get a marker.
There's one there.
This one is this the one Leonard's left?
Oh, that's the one. No, that one wasn't writing on.
No, this one's good. Yeah, this one's fine. We need food too. Thank you.
Sweet. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys, so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
I don't know if we're going to make it up.
All right, so we're gonna hear a story about this hole with the wood. Look at this. Is literally the tee pad. You throw through a shark's mouth, like a gigantic, massive shark's mouth.
But it's not a shark.
It's not, but it's not a shark. It is a.
It's actually a phoenix. The whole symbolism was that we raised Paula from the ashes, and this phoenix that we call the greenix took all the symbol out of the ground and went flying away. So this is actually a phoenix's head with wings.
Oh wow!
And this is all done with our own wood from the course. We have our own sawmill in the course, so all of the wood from this is from our own lumber. And you can see the oak here as well. All of the different railings, the bridges, the benches, everything is made with all of our own wood. So it's really fantastic. And it's all over the course in little pockets here and here there that you wouldn't expect. Going over small little creeks with these wonderful bridges. It's really absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Love it. Fantastic. Yeah, all of this golf center in Sweden. It's a great destination for everything related to disc golf for sure. What?
Yeah, that's right.
They got a Pro Tour event this year.
Yeah, we have a silver event in June, right on Swedish Midsummer. So we're going to have a midsummer buffet around that, which is going to be really cool. And next year we.
Oh, by the way, what is Midsummer?
Swedish Midsummer is one of the 2 best celebrations in Sweden. Christmas is one of them, but Midsummer is a pagan ritual actually. But we've come a long way, so it has a lot to do with Swedish meatballs, pickled herring, potatoes, strawberry cake, a lot of snaps.
Yeah,
and singing and dancing.
And it's also really easy because there's only 3 days of summer in Sweden, so the middle one is midsummer.
It's never sunny on midsummer though. Well,
No.
it's not true. It's sometimes, but it's a great. It's a fabulous celebration.
Actually, where they are, the weather is actually surprisingly way better. It's a much longer season, and the spring and the fall, it might be a bit chilly, but it's not like it's awful. Like you guys can play there for a while.
Oh yeah, we play up until the snow flies. We go through the winter as well. So
It's awesome.
I was playing disc golf or flow disc last night, and we're definitely going to get that going on the blue course.
Okay.
With the LED lights up.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It was so cool. From Halo, they were here and set up a 9-hole.
Halo, we go. Halo is great.
Yeah, it was fantastic. With the tee boxes that glow, the strips in the fairway, narrow greens. It was narrow fairways and narrow greens. It was really cool. It was so much fun.
I love
First
it.
time I ever did it.
That's perfect. Hey, I'm gonna go walk around. Hey, y'all, if y'all want to see the If you want to see what the vending area looks like, I'm going to go walk around and show everybody. Sound like a plan? So I'm going to go wander. And I'm going to go see if I can bump in to collect some Stokely Mon. Let's see here. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to start with, this is the worst booth, by far the worst booth here. This is so stupid. They literally, look at this. These are all pickles. Pickles. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my. Why would anybody ever eat pickled?
It's because they like good food.
It's disgusting. And oh, we got this is Thought Space. Oh, hey, you guys are famous now. Now you're famous too. This is Thought Space. Everybody loves Thought Space. Probably the best. Certainly one of the several, if not the best artists in the sport are coming out of Thought Space. So hats off to Thought Space. This is Leonard's little mobile stand. Here's Leonard again. Look at that. Look at this thing. Look at all these tables.
13,000 discs.
13,000 discs.
Plus or minus 500 from this weekend.
You know, to put that in comparison, if you had a brick 1 foot tall and you stacked it 13,000 foot tall, that's how many 13,000 discs is.
Yeah, that's a perfect analogy.
Thank you.
Like it.
All right, let's see who else is here.
We'll call that a Mando.
We'll call it a Mando. And then, hello.
What's up, man?
Hello, everybody. You're famous. You're on the internet now.
That's right.
There's 60,000 people watching right now.
You're shorter in person.
Yeah. Well, I'm on their phone. I'm like this big. Hello. You're famous now. This is Daily Grind Disc. Oh, this is the this is what the Pro Tour baskets should look like. You got to get it approved. And this is, what is your booth?
Not my booth.
Oh, hey, let's get, what is your booth? What do you sell?
We sell towels, guys, shirts.
And what's it called? Suck It Up.
Yeah, suck it up towels.
That's amazing.
The towels are right there.
Oh, these are Suck It Up towels. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Where do they find you? Yeah, you have a website? SuckItUpTowels.com. Go buy towels. Beautiful artwork. Let's see. Look at this. This is all the things they've ruined by pickling them. And this is what you put in your shoes so your feet don't stink. It Smell Well. Smell Well was one of my sponsors last year because my feet stink apparently. That's there?
Yeah. So this is a Swedish innovation. You just put them in your shoes after you practice, and it's great if you're storing your shoes in your car afterwards.
Yes.
Just leave them there until the next time. Then you put them out. You can put them in your gym bag or in your backpack, and they will keep your shoes dry, smelling well, and make them last longer.
You heard it here. Go to smellwell.com.
Yes.
Smellwell.com.
Or on Amazon.
Okay, now we're going to infiltrate the pickle stand. Hold on.
It's all good.
Oh, shoot, he caught us right here. Go! All right, let's see here. And this is the OTB Roadshow. Obviously, OTB, one of the sponsors of the event. Y'all are famous now. You're live. Let's see. And Streamline Discs. This is the MVP stand. These are all the famous MVP crew. Why should people throw MVP?
Consistency, quality, and gyro.
Consistency, quality, and gyro. You heard it here first. Probably not first, but I'm going to keep giving you all a tour. Thanks, everybody. I love MVP. Everyone loves MVP. Trivia question. I got a trivia question. Who's the first player to win an MPO A tier throwing nothing but MVP discs?
A tier? Is it Matt Dollar?
No. Next.
That's hard. You should know this one.
8-tier MVP.
A tier, who's the first player to throw only MVP this one in A tier, and he won by 12 strokes, and he was 20 years older than every other person in the field. It was me. Yeah, the 2016 Cedar Creek Open, I won by 12 strokes. Yeah, it was Ulibarri was there, Drew Gibson, Matt Dollar, Noah, Jordan Castro, and I won by 12. What I used back then was I used a photon and a wave. I putted with the atom, and I think it was mainly the photon and the wave. Yeah. Oh, and maybe a vector. No, something like that. But yeah, no, I got them in the mail the day before. They showed up the day before in the mail. I tried them for the first time the morning of the tournament. Shot at 1079, rated around my first round throwing MVP disc. That's a true story. 2016. Yes. I love history lessons where I'm the star. Let's see here. Oh my God, y'all want to see Anthony Barella throw? It's a 500-foot hole. He's probably going to throw I bet he's going to throw like probably a putter. He throws far. Let's see here. Guardian aliens. Why are these guys? Well, I don't see them anywhere. Wow, that mural's for sale. That's incredible. Yeah, it is.
I'd say that was from the team, not senior. I'd say that basket out there is probably
That's like maybe 220 difference.
Think so?
There might be danger wheels.
Yes.
That one's the practice basket.
That's the practice basket. Let's see all these really good players practicing. Warming up. Hey, congratulations. Good job. That's the winner of the Copenhagen Open right there. He's already back in America. Can you believe it? All right, let's go see who else is here vending. These damn kids. I can't even watch them throw. I just want to be out there throwing right now. But I'll be back in 3 weeks. I'll be at the Capital City Open in British Columbia. What's up? What's up? Thank you. I appreciate that. Probably winning. Hello. Probably winning. Let's see. We're gonna go more. Is this more whirlwind disc golf? Here, let's go over here. Let's go check out. Let's say hello to Jomez. Hello, Jomez Pro. You want to be famous?
What do I have to do?
You're doing it.
Oh yeah! Hey! Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
All right. See, look at that. It's easy. Jomez Pro. One of the 10 most important things to happen to disc golf was Jomez Pro existing. For sure. What? I'm out for 6 weeks because of health issues, not related to throwing. I don't get hurt throwing. Related to aging. I'm trying not to age, but for something so overrated. I'll take it. All the wisdom in the world ain't worth it.
You have a good day.
Thank you, guys. And this is, look at this. This is the Disc Golf Pro Tour store. How fancy is this? Look at that. Hello, you guys.
Fancy.
Fancy. By the way, you're live on the internet. Is that okay?
That's how, yeah.
All right, y'all are live on the internet. You want to be live on the internet?
Stokely?
I am.
Oh my God, dude.
How you doing, man?
I've read your book.
Oh, you read my book?
See the knuckle tats.
Yeah.
Josh, look at this guy.
He read my book.
Can you want me to hold it and like get you guys doing the knuckle bump?
Sure, we could.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Josh,
Love that. Ready? Okay, here we go.
Josh, give Scott Stokely knuckle bumps.
There we go.
Look,
Thanks,
what does
buddy.
it say on his knuckles?
Hold on, let's see. What?
Yeah, hold
says
it up.
disc
Hold him
golf.
up, Scott. Yeah.
Someday when you're 14 years old, sneak out of the house when dad's not looking and go get tattoos.
Say it. Say I will. Say I will.
He will. See? So,
Scott. Good to see you.
yeah, thanks for reading my book, man. I appreciate it. Of course you can. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're gonna go sign something really quick.
Oh
There's
yeah.
2 spots left. All right, what's right there? Should I do it? Okay, I'll do it right there. Too late. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, though.
Heck yeah, we appreciate you.
Oh, thank you
The
so much.
book and just knowing some of the history. And
Oh, well, thank you.
I love how you were admitted that you broke down and cried and you had troubles in your life.
Yeah.
That's what the people need. I mean,
Thank you.
they need to know that these are just people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
all humans in
Yeah.
a world where we all need each other.
For sure. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. And let's see, we got who else? The rest of this is Whirlwind, and I think we're gonna go back and set up, and we'll go ahead and call it a day. I think. Let's see here. I already threw 80 miles an hour with the tech disc, so not too shabby. Hey guys, what's up? Good, man. How you doing? Oh wait, how did I get back here? I got lost in Whirlwind. Got lost in a whirlwind. Let's see here. Let's see, where are we? There we are. Now I found my way back. I literally got lost here. Worst stand ever. Absolutely. Hey, wait, whoa. Before you buy that, do you understand that that's pickled? Okay, you do know that it's, but he's literally pickled all this perfectly reasonable food for no reason other than
Just for the flavor of it.
my God, the things people will eat anything. All right, so I think we might have to wrap it up here. I hope everybody had fun. Let me adjust this a little bit. Hold on, I got to adjust the camera. Yeah. Oh, good. And I think we actually have to go one more. Go all the way.
Next to you.
There we go. Perfect. All right, let's see. Team Black Zombie teammates saying, hold on, I need glasses. I can't read. Saying, great for you to enjoy your putter. You gave me your first round range. Love, first round mid range. Love to run. Thank you so much for sure. I appreciate that. Got to get ready for the show at 2:30. Awesome. Buzz Swan, Pecan Grower, Michelle Wade would have come in handy while showing eight hotel rooms with 8 dudes. Yeah, that I mean we used to do that back in the old days when we were poor. Great video, great to see you live at the OTB Open. Just through the putter you gave me in the first round mid range, and love it. Thank you. Yeah, happy. I'm glad you guys. I hope everybody had a good time. Yes. So, anyways, I cried a little bit. I know, terrible, but at least I'll represent an owl. Of course, all Disc Golf Center is the best. And yep, Josh, great job on the course. Designed the perfect course. Someone's gonna be unhappy. What kind of spin you get on those lasers? I think I threw over 1,000. I'd have to check though. PDJ website, couple more disapproved. Any idea? Yes, the prototype for the owl is coming out very soon. That's the next disc out. Hello, Tony Jackson from Inverness, Scotland. Jesse Niemanen. I would do that. I'll do a video with Jesse. All right. So, does anybody have any questions before I log out? If you guys got any questions, shoot them over. How you guys doing? Good. You didn't buy any pickles, did you? Oh, thank God. Did I talk you out of a sale?
I think that they made the decision on their own.
I'm trying. We're next to a person selling pickles, and I'm like proactively trying to convince people not to shop at his store.
Yeah, don't let him talk you out. Say that you think it's not fair.
Yeah, I'm literally over here like discouraging people from buying from him. Well, because
that's why I bought mine before he got
no. This is the truth. No, this is the true story. When me and her. By the way, you're on camera. Is it not a true story? When we first met, we went to a gas station and you got into the car with pickles, and I made you get out of the car.
Well, we were driving when I opened him, and you threatened to pull over. And
no, I told her I was kicking her out of the car. I don't know. It's probably it's a early childhood pickle drama.
It is.
Thank you. By the way, can I make a suggestion?
What's that?
Don't ever like as far as like what words to use in what order. Don't ever say pickle trauma goes deep.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm just saying that's not the order you want to use those words. Okay, you're welcome. It's a grammar lesson. By the way, where are you guys from? Can I say?
Hey.
Oh, what, you from Auburn?
Let's go.
No, I played a tournament in Auburn in 1988 with RJ Jerez. Me and him won a doubles tournament up there.
That's just the office course?
Oh yeah. This is where back then I took a Greyhound bus up from Los Angeles because that's all I could afford to do was I could afford a Greyhound bus ticket up to Auburn to play a one-day tournament and take a Greyhound back that night. No, this is the way it was back then. Yeah, I did that. Me and RJ Jerez, if RJ's watching. Oh, probably $25, and I bet I won 200 or 150. Oh no! Back in those days, you didn't like first place was less than your expenses. Like first place, maybe if you won first place, you broke even, but you had to win to break even. But that was because you're on people's floors, and you're eating bread and bologna and
Yeah.
yeah. It was the best. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Now we eat steak though. Right? Once a week? Yeah.
Yeah. Now that we have like the disc line, it's kind of everything kind of settled down.
No, we're poor again. I was making so much money just doing teaching in my online class. I was killing it, and now it's like I started this disc company, and now I'm so far in the hole. Like that's not a complaint. I mean, we're gonna do really well.
Startup, like everybody.
But right this minute, we're just getting started. Yeah, and that's not a complaint. Of course not. Very.
Oh, I know. I got this in Malaysia.
Is that where you got it?
What's the name of the song, though, that goes with the documentary?
They wrote a song about me called "Never Giving
That's
Up."
why I bought it.
It was in Malaysia. Where was it in Malaysia?
I don't know.
Some
street vendor.
Some street vendor.
Yeah, everything's a street vendor in Malaysia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can buy. Yeah, I was about to say you can buy things from a street vendor, but
Yeah.
you can buy anything from a street vendor.
Yeah, and all the food, like they're literally Michelin 5-star rated.
But they're the size of this thing, and it costs 75 cents. No, 75 cents for like a full meal. No, it's free. Have you been to Asia?
Yeah.
Wait, whoa, hold on. You've been to Papua New Guinea. Holy cow. Oh my God. We were going to go there and we didn't because, so the reason we didn't was because the main city where you would be going into is not doing well right now. I mean, hold on. I'll tell you what, can you hang out for a second? I want to hear all about it, but I think this might bore people. But I want to hear all about going to Papua New Guinea. So thanks, everybody. I love every one of you. I don't want to say I love you more if you buy my discs, but I do. No, I'm just kidding. No, hey, thank you all for joining me, and we will see you soon. Two things. Number one, if you're a store, go to wholesale.stokelydiscs.com and place an order. If you're not a store, always buy local. Don't buy directly from my website if there's a store in town carrying Stokely discs. And if there's a store in town that doesn't carry Stokely discs, tell them if they carry the discs that you won't buy from me, you'll buy from them and support local businesses. So always shop local if you can. Thanks, everyone.